Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kimar, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing another celebrity brand. Yay! And today's brand is going to be, drum roll please, GoNaked Hair by Porsha Williams. So this is my GoNaked Hair. Now keep in mind, I did have a dance party before I started recording. My leave out is a little questionable right now. But this is my GoNaked Hair. I just installed this yesterday, and I really wanted to share with you guys the experience and give you guys my honest thoughts. First and foremost, who is Porsha Williams? According to Wikipedia, Porsha Diane Williams is an American television personality, singer, actress, and activist. I know Porsha from starring on The Real Housewives of Atlanta on and off since season 5. And now, what is GoNaked Hair? This is according to their About page on their website. GoNaked Hair was founded by Porsha Williams and Lauren Williams, her sister, in 2013. Over the past 5 years, Porsha and Lauren have worked countless hours to source the best virgin hair. It has always been their mission to provide their customers with friendly, efficient customer service and real virgin hair. Before we really get into like my thoughts and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the kind of like, I wouldn't say tutorial, but just the installation process. This is a quick weave. This is my first time doing a quick weave. So I'm going to show you my installation process. So let's just go ahead and get into that, and then I'll come back at the end and give you guys some of my thoughts. Okay, so here's my braid down pattern. I already have a video on my channel about braiding your hair down for wigs and stuff like that, so I'll leave that linked at the top. I didn't want to take up too much time in this video. I am leaving my edges out and then obviously my leave out at the top, and I'm moisturizing my hair with some Africa's Best oil and some of the Beyonce Sacred moisturizing lotion. Now you see me going in with my Robert's Diamond Protective Shield in the color Charcoal, spelled with a K, and I'm just brushing that all over my braids, trying to make sure I get it on all my hair because I'm not trying to lose no hair in this process. Then I go and sit under the hooded dryer. I have the dryer on high. I sat under the dryer, I don't even know, maybe like 20 minutes. I just did a little bit of homework while I was under there until the protective shield felt dry. Now I'm going in with 2 wig caps. I didn't even notice that one pack had 2 in it, so I bought actually 4, but I only needed 1 pack. And I'm putting on those 2 wig caps and I'm outlining my leave out, trying to leave out my edges. Now what I will say, a big mistake I made is that I still had my edge pieces tucked behind my ears, so they ended up getting glued down and I had to pull them out. Y'all will see later on in the video, but yeah, I should have pulled those little edge braids out because they were sticking out from under the cap and I didn't glue them down. And I'm going in with the Ebin Wig Adhesive Bond or something like that. The Ebin Adhesive Bond, it'll be on the screen, in Extreme Hold. And that's how I'm adhering the wig caps to my braids, making sure that I cut the ear holes out so that it could stick around my ears, if that makes sense. Kind of like when you melt down or when you do the ball cap method, just making sure it sticks around my ears. Then I go back under the dryer. I will say the fumes from being under that dryer with that spray on my head, terrible. Next time I definitely will just use a blow dryer for that part. I don't think you need to sit under the dryer, but I sat under the dryer until this was dry, probably like 10-15 minutes. It didn't take that long at all. Here's my GoNaked Hair, taking it out the pack. I got the Brazilian human hair straight bundles in 14 inches. They were $68 a piece, and this is how they look. I will say there was a little bit of fraying at the top of the bundle, but nothing too crazy. They were very soft, same length. Everything was very consistent. Love the dust bag. One thing that I will say is that I don't think that they were a natural black. They kind of gave a 2, not a 1B. They were a little lighter than my natural hair, and I am a true 1B. So take for that what you will. I didn't mind, but I just wanted to say I noticed that. I did off camera cut off the excess on the wig cap. I was locked in trying to focus, so I didn't even think to record that part because I was watching the tutorial, which I will leave in the comments, the tutorial I was watching. But so I did cut off that wig cap, and now I'm just going in track by track, cutting it to the size I want, gluing it, holding it, blow drying it. over and over and over again until I get to the top. I will say, I probably have already said in this video, this is my first time doing a quick weave. It gets a little wonky up at that top. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. The foundation is a little bit crazy. But in the end, everything turned out looking how I wanted it to look. So I'll just let you guys watch this as I go through this process. Oh, but you can see that my edges are kind of under the cap. So I end up having to pull those out and then wet them with water to get the products out before I could even straighten my leave out. So my edges, you know, they got a little damaged in this process, but small price to pay for a hairstyle that I installed myself. So now I will say I could have definitely done an extra bundle. I originally was gonna cut the hair into a bob, but then when I installed it, I just like this length, so I kept it that way. Plus, I mean, I didn't want to have to deal with cutting in a bob. I ain't gonna lie. So when I saw I liked the length, I was like, all right, we're going with that. But if I wanted to cut in a bob, I probably would have used an extra bundle. There's some gaps, you know, in there, and it doesn't look, it isn't giving like super thick, but I think it looks very natural. So I'm fine with the look, but just so you know, I could have used an extra bundle if I really wanted a bob. If you really want to do this and have a bob, get an extra bundle. So once all is said and done, this is how it all looked. I can't tell if that's a track you can see in the back or not. I sat under the dryer for a very short period of time, just a couple of minutes, just to make sure all the glue was dry, everything was held in its place. I was probably under there for like maybe 7 minutes or so. And then I went through and I combed everything out because I did get some glue in there. And I took my flat iron and I tried to go through and just flat iron track by track, but I was very over that very fast. So I didn't do that for long and I had somewhere to go. So I was like, I just got to get this, you know, as good as possible. So the back, I didn't really get that how I should, but it was fine. But I'm going through and I'm straightening all of that hair. You can kind of see right here that my edges are back to like fully natural state because like I said, I had to wet them to get the hairspray out and everything because they ended up being under the cap when I glued everything down. But at least you know the cap is secure because I definitely like had to pull my hair to get from under there. I'll also mention that off camera I added another track to the top part where the leave out is because you can kind of see my tracks, and I think the major tip I'll give you there is somebody that was doing this for the first time and made mistakes is that top track like right outside of your leave out, whatever hair is there, it needs to be as straight as possible. Like it can't be patchy. Like you got to have, if you can't have one solid piece there or two or three just to hit every side, if that makes sense, because the track was definitely showing at the top. And I also think in general, I probably could have used more leave out, but this is my first time, like I said, so, you know, I know better, but I probably would have used more leave out. So this is me just putting some anti-frizz spray on my hair. I think it's like the Tai Chi one in the pink bottle, and trying to straighten out my leave out. Now I will say I'm scared of heat damage, even though it's probably going to be inevitable if I keep doing quick weaves. I should turn the flat iron up. Like the leave out is not, the leave out is being left out probably most of this video. But I'm scared. But I am going to start turning the flat iron up because honestly, I need my hair to look good and heat damage is a part of life. So I'm not even that pressed about it. I've accepted it that my hair might get heat damaged in this process and I'm cool with it. Going in with a wax stick, I did like rub that in between my hands and put that on my ends to kind of make everything blend. And then this is me just kind of trying to straighten out my edges so that everything blends together. I do go in with some edge wax on the edges, and that is not my preferred edge control. It's just the one I had. But normally I would use, oh man, I forgot the name of the one I typically use. But normally I would use just another edge control. You see the back, not very straight, but honestly, still eats. Still eats. I still like it for the first time. Listen, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. Yeah, I ate that. So yeah, that was my install process. Actually, much quicker than I thought it would be. It did not take me long. Everything is really secure. My edges, they got a little, but don't worry about it. All my tracks are in, girl. Everything's really secure. I'm really satisfied. Like, could it have been better? Yes. For my first quick weave, not bad. I'm really also enjoying this hair. And honestly, it wasn't super expensive. Like, what I've been noticing about some of these celebrity brands is that they are definitely price gouging. They are definitely charging way more than any normal company would ever charge for the products that they're selling. But not this company. Well, I don't think so. Y'all let me know. I paid $68 a piece for these two 14-inch bundles. Let me give y'all the whole price breakdown. I got two 14-inch bundles. They were $68 a piece. I did get a discount for being a new customer. That discount was $20.40. So my subtotal was $136. I got a discount of $20.40. My shipping was $5.99. My taxes were $10.34. So my total was $131.93. So y'all let me know. That should all add up to, not when you subtract the discount, add the shipping and taxes, that should add to $131.93. I don't think that was bad. Could I have gotten an extra bundle and had a more full look? Yes, I could have, but I'm fine with this look. I feel like it looks really natural. I was originally gonna cut this into a bob. I think if I really wanted to go with a bob, I'm like, if I the depending on how short I wanted to go with a bob, I would have needed another bundle. But when I saw how the hair looked at its length, I was like, I didn't remember 14 inches being this long and luscious. So I decided not to go with the bob. As far as my order experience, this was by far the easiest order experience I've ever had with a brand. I ordered this on this past Tuesday and I received it Thursday. Dang, I wish I had the dates. I ordered this November 4th and I received it November 6th. So literally 2 days. And I only paid $5.99 for shipping. So that couldn't have been 2 day shipping, but I got it in 2 days. So I don't know if that's because I live close to Atlanta. I don't know, girl. I don't know. Fast, easy ordering experience. I actually got the discount code this time. Y'all know that's been like the bane of my existence, is trying to get my discount code. I actually got my discount code this time. I think it was like 15%. I can't really remember. It was just like a mystery discount offer. So whatever it was, but I got $20.40 off. As far as the order experience, I give that a 11 out of 10. Best ordering experience I've had with any brand so far. And then my final thoughts, would I recommend? I would definitely recommend this as of right now. Now, granted, I've only had the bundles in for 2 days. So, they could fail me tomorrow. Who knows? But if anything happens between now and the time I post this video, I'll let y'all know. This was quick. It was easy. I mean, here's the thing. Maybe I should have done this. Maybe I should have compared the price to hair store bundles. But I feel like hair store bundles, especially the ones that be behind the counter that they don't want you to steal, they be about as expensive. So I might as well support a black owned business. If I'm gonna buy it from the hair store and it's gonna be what, $60 a bundle, I might as well just pay the extra money and then still get it in 2 days with Porsha. Well, I don't know if you're gonna get it in 2 days. I got it in 2 days. I don't know if you're gonna get it in 2 days. I don't know. I don't know the comparison between hair store bundles and this. I don't know if these are better than hair store bundles. They seem like pretty average. Like, I don't think this is like raw virgin hair or anything like that. I do think it's virgin hair though, just not raw hair. For the price that I paid, I think it's good enough. It accomplished what I wanted, especially considering that I installed it myself. I did not pay for installation. So if I would have had to buy the hair and pay for installation, maybe I would have felt differently, but I installed it myself. So I saved the money on installation. So it was worth it to pay for the hair. Would I order again? We'll see. I definitely think, my opinion as of right now is I would order again. I actually would probably order this length, this style of hair again, just an extra bundle. Like, I could see that happen. I could see me like wanting to reinstall this hair, but like, let me just get an extra bundle. So yeah, I do see myself ordering this again. What would I do differently? I would have probably just ordered an extra bundle off rip. Like, the price difference wasn't that significant. Well, it was, I guess, but I was still gonna get the discount, so I should have just probably just went ahead and paid for that extra bundle now. But I mean, I still have like this much of a last bundle left. So this isn't even all two. I still have like this much left. So And when I take this out, I'm going to lay it out in the order that I put it in so I can put it back in the exact same way next time. So I'm not really tripping that much, you know? If you're looking for hair that you're going to want to reuse, like I plan to do like a middle part, a side part to the other side. Like I plan to wear these bundles out. Even I did cut them, but we just gonna jigsaw them together when it comes to me doing whatever I need to do next time I want to do my hair. I would say if like you're wanting to reuse bundles, then ordering here is a good idea. If not, then you can buy it at the hair store. And then if I had to rate the entire experience from 1 to 10, 10. Whole experience 10. Putting in a quick weave was super easy, like way easier than I thought it would be. And this is my first time, so it's not perfect, but I'll get better. I know I'll get better. I know I'll get better. Practice makes perfect. And now that like I know this isn't like some super hard thing to do, I'll develop techniques and stuff that make me better at it. I definitely want to add a flip over to my repertoire and really get into it. So, and then the order process was super easy. Like, I knew I wanted to do my hair this weekend, but I didn't know if the hair was going to come in time. The hair came even earlier than in time. Like, so I think the whole experience was perfect. I give it a 10 out of 10. I definitely think if you're in a bind, you need some hair real quick. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to come 2 days for you, but it came 2 days for me. So take that with how you want to take it. This is a product that I definitely wholeheartedly recommend. I recommend it. Porsha, you did your thing. Great website, very professional. It didn't give cash grab. It gave a professional person built this website. It works the way it's intended to work. The discount codes actually do come to your phone or email or whatever the case may be. The orders actually do go out on time. There's no lapse in anything. It's a well-oiled machine, and I appreciate that. I hope I answered all your questions, but of course, let me know in the comments if you have any other questions, concerns, anything like that. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe, and I will definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye!